Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and today we're working on the beaded cross stitch again. As you can see, I got all the two colors of purple and the blue in there, and I'm working on this 5 color, which is a real pale purple. So how's everybody doing? I did a drill with me, so I thought I would do a stitch with me all in the same night, because I'm just kind of crazy like that. Oops. But I wanted to work on both of them, but I got the diamond painting out of the way and wanted to finish up this area. I want to get rid of this short, silly thread that we got going. Oh, good. I was like, oh God, I forgot my scissors. Hang on, guys. But yeah, I'm making some kind of progress here. Just a little bit. Did everybody go and look at that video on Joy Sunday? I thought it was just awesome that they showed the factory and everything. It was so cool. Because, you know, we got to see the diamond painting factory, of course. I think, oh, what is her name? Oh, I can't even think. On the diamond painting one, she did one, but I don't remember what factory it was, but it did show how they put the beads together and how they put the glue and stuff down for the, quiet Molly. Yeah, she's still barking. It's been a special night. It's like, God, could everybody be out wandering around today? But, no. I just think it's kind of fascinating how they do these things, because it's not something... Molly! Sorry, guys. That you think about how they do things and all. Sorry, everyone, while I was waiting for her to be quiet. I'm telling you. Some days are worse than others. Just gotta figure out where my needle goes in. But, no, I think it's fascinating to watch how things are made. I used to watch how it's made or something like that on, one of the Discovery channels or whatever channel that was on. And I think it's kind of neat to see it, because you don't think about it. It's just a product that's there, and you don't think about how it's made and what all goes into it. You know, you think it just magically appears on, you know, the shelves, but it doesn't, you know, and it's kind of cool to see how that kind of stuff is done. But I've almost got this yellow and these purples done, and then I'm gonna go, I don't know where I'm gonna go. Yeah, I was gonna work on this green mess that goes across there. Perhaps, I don't know. It just all depends on what I feel like doing, I guess, at the time. But this seems to go a lot faster than doing it by the edge or by the line, you know. My God, could everybody have their damn dog out today? Oh, just looking for a little bit of peace and quiet. Oh, I guess they put theirs in, because they were tired of listening to theirs bark. But, yeah. And I made some progress on the cat last night. I didn't feel like wrestling with the peacock. Let me show you. Whoop. Make sure everything was where it needed to be. Hang on, guys. Get the cats. Move that back. Enough. Jeez. I've almost got the whole of the yellow cat done. I'm going to move you back just a little bit. And up a little bit. And I'll turn it around so you can tell it's actually part of a cat. And I was working on this part here to fill in the cat's, like right here, licking the cream or the coffee out of the, or tea or whatever it is. But I got all of the tail almost done except for that little bit and then that bit. So it's coming, you know, left and right, a little bit at a time. You know, some nights I feel like messing with the peacock, and it's coming along too. Let me get it. I'll show you it. Is this it? Yeah. And I've got one flower petal down here, and I've got it all the way, well, except for that little bit of yellow right there, but all that. And these, I'm just trying to get this section right in here done. Yeah, so that'll be fun. But yeah, just, I mean, that's all it takes, guys, is, I guess, is just, whoops, sorry. Let me get you back where I was at. Sorry. Got to put everything down, get everything readjusted. Okay. Just, you know, hacking away at it, just a little bit at a time. Whatever you feel like working on, you know. Hopefully nobody's pushing you to do it. You know, because that takes all the fun out of it, I think. You know, that you have to do things in a hurry and in a rush and on a deadline. It's like, why have a hobby at all? You know, this is supposed to be fun. This is not supposed to be work. And this is something that you do because you love it and you want to do it and you like the way it makes you feel. And yeah. And I found I like stitching. It's soothing. I used to do a lot of quilting and I'm kind of really over it. I don't mind the hand stitching as much. I mean, like piecing things together, that doesn't bother me, but wrestling the whole quilting mess, and it just takes a while. And you know me, I'm so not into, let's get this done. So yeah, I've made everybody in the family, I swear, you know, 1 or 2 quilts a piece. But I do like piecing the tops together, but I just kind of got out of it, and fabric got so expensive because I kind of got expensive tastes. I like that R.J. Reynolds material that's about, oh, probably now it's 12 or 14 bucks a yard now. But I used to buy fat quarters and stitch things together, and it's just too much fine work. This I can lay down, you know, or I can work on it, and so far it's not bothering me, you know, too terribly much, and my shoulders or anything weird. I think that when I get the, I call it a scroll, because for lack of what it is, I think that's what the word was, scroll, thing gets here, and we'll see how it goes. Not real sure, but I was going to put this on it because I think it's long enough, you know, to manage to be on there. And because I thought, well, shit, if I put that peacock on there, and I'm going to have to go buy another one of them just to put something else on. So, I mean, I'll see how it goes with this. And then I saw, I call it Diamond Painting with Susan. She had a scroll, and she ended up getting a stand. And I'm like, well, you know, I thought, well, I'll do this one bit at a time. If I like the scroll, then I might go get a stand. And that way, it'd be a little bit easier to hang on to. But, whoops, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it being on a scroll. It gives you that old-fashioned feeling, I think. You know, of, whoops, gotta pull my thread out. don't need any hitches here. Because they used to do things on stands a long time ago. And, I guess there's not so much bending. Now, my problem would be if it was tall enough so that I wouldn't have to bend over the whole thing. So, you know, one problem just leads to another. It's like giving a mouse a cookie, you know, then they want a glass of milk. So we're just going to have to take it one step at a time and see if I like working on the scroll thing. And, oh, hey, my God, we finished that color. Hang on, got to put it away before I spill it. You know Laura. Spill, spill, spill. Okay, and I forget. Light. We'll put that up, and then the green it's beautiful. Oh, I'd say it was grass green color of bead. It's number 27. And let's see what the DMC, just humor me here a minute. I was looking to see what the DMC number is. 3362. And number 5 is DMC 211. The one that I was using. So I don't know whether they match up or not, but you know, it's comforting knowing that it has DMC numbers on it. But let me see if you can see where I'm going here. I guess we'll get this one. Now this might be the jacked up way of doing this, and I'm sure all the pro stitchers out there are just probably cringing. Crayola Pex, she's laying down on a foamer faint, laying on the couch with a cold rag on her head, I'm sure, after watching my video. But no, sometimes you just gotta break the rules and do it the way that it feels most comfortable for you. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's art, it's creativity, and it should be done the way that you feel comfortable doing it. And if you get the same results, who cares? There's no stitching police, there's no diamond painting police, as Stitcherista would say. And you shouldn't be pushed. And take your time. If this takes me 10 years, it takes 10 years. So what? Big deal. You know, it just doesn't matter. Just as long as you enjoyed it when you were doing it. And it brings you peace and relaxation. You know, because there's not, sometimes in this old world, there isn't a lot of peace and relaxation. But if you can find a corner of that and snatch it, you go for it. You know, and I don't think anybody should condemn you or, you know, make you feel bad or anything like that about doing it, and doing it, say, even for your health. You know, if it makes you feel good, then you go for it. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Because, frankly, today, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have art. It's been my therapy for the past, 40-some years. I found joy in it, and it made me feel calm. It made me, you know, I had time to sit here and think about things and contemplate things that were, you know, say, going on in my life, or decisions I had to make, or whatever. You were in your own realm, in your own world, and you could just think whatever thoughts you wanted to, listen to music while you're doing it, watch TV while you're doing it, you know, but you could find some kind of peace and quiet, because there's just not a lot of it. Oops, I don't know what happened there, but I think that one was a little small. But I think everybody should be able to afford art, or arts and crafts, I should say. And it shouldn't be something that's totally outrageous or meant for the rich or meant for the poor. I think everybody should be able to do art, to express themselves, or for whatever reason they personally have for doing art. Because it gives you satisfaction and also builds up your self-esteem, that you can accomplish something, that you can do something. And yeah. So, yep. And I'm not preaching. I'm just saying, you know, and don't be so critical of yourself, or if you feel like you're not making any kind of progress. You know, you're making the progress that's doable for you, and you shouldn't have to hurry about it. Just take your time and do it, and if it's not perfect, so what? Nobody's perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. And you, as you go along with this, you start developing skills, and you start being, I don't know, I want to say selective, or I don't know that that's the right word either. You do the craft that you're doing better, and the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it, you know. And don't get frustrated that, oh, it didn't work out or whatever. Try something else, you know, because not everybody's good at everything, you know. And you have to find your creative niche, what makes you happy, what you can do, or what you can accomplish. And so what if you can't paint? You know, no big deal. Go find something else. You know, but you got to try it to know whether or not it's, oh, this is really cool. I like that, you know, because I could have gone another 100 years and never picked up this. But, you know, I like it. And that first one, I shouldn't have started big. See, I learned. I shouldn't have started big because the whole thing just totally intimidated me. And I couldn't, you shouldn't have to worry about what the next step is. And with that great big beaded cross stitch, got it. Yeah, it was beautiful. It is going to be beautiful if I ever get back to it. But it's just too overwhelming while I'm learning the process. And, you know, this has not so many color changes. And, you know, I mean, those kits are, to me, in my brain, are made for people that have been doing this for 15, 20 years. Because they know how to keep track of it, or they know how to break it down, or whatever. But, you know, and I might get to that point, but I'm not there yet. But that's just me, you know. And other people could pick up that great big one and just go for broke. But it wasn't for me. So you got to learn what makes you happy, and what makes you feel like you've accomplished something, and build your own self-confidence. And you get better at it, you know. Shoot, I was scared to death to start videoing. Wow, that's a big word. Making videos for YouTube. It was daunting, and I went, nope. I just put my foot down and said, you know, I can do this. And I don't feel stupid sitting here talking to myself, or you know, I don't have to worry about anybody overhearing me talking to myself. That doesn't bother me anymore. And I feel like I can talk about, you know, just about any subject with, you know, my subscribers and people that like to watch this kind of stuff. Are we still in the... I know. This is precarious at best. I haven't been back to Walmart, guys, to get me another one of those floor lamps, but by gosh, I'm going to get me one. Did I get it in the right place? You know, so you have to find your own niche, and it might not would be what everybody's doing or whatever, but hey, start a video, do a video, put it on YouTube. You know, you might start a new trend. Look at what Corellapix did. You know, now we're all beading, you know, because she made a video showing us how to do this. I didn't even know this existed. You know, so it's different. You know, and it's different for everybody, and you all got to find your own place. And what you do best, you know. And I don't know. But you get what I mean, guys. I'll stop preaching now. But I just want everybody to know that they are capable of doing this. You don't have to spend $100 on a kit and then, oh my God, I hate this, you know? I was watching, stitching videos, and I just cracked up. There was this girl, and I swear she couldn't have been more than 12, between 12 and 14. And she was trying to get started on her cross-stitch kit, and she was doing this, and nothing was working out, and this wasn't doing that. And she would have making her own video. So you see, there's hope for us old people. And, well, that's attractive. Did you see that? I put 2 whole... Seriously, Laura Jean. Oh my God, I put 2 beads on that while I was talking. But she was having such a hell of a time, and in the end, she goes, I don't even want to cross stitch. And she's like screaming because she's so frustrated at what she's doing and what it won't do, And we've all been there. But, she's 14, so she just said it, And I was like, oh my God, that poor child. Just, okay. You need to step away from the cross stitch, give it a little breather. But, and it can be frustrating because, you think it's going to be so easy. Here we are, threading this stupid needle again. And sometimes it's not so easy at all. Oh, come on. Seriously? Some days. See? I can't even get the needle threaded. But, I certainly don't want to go back to that stupid, what do you call it? Oh, for pity's sake. See? So we all get frustrated at times, but I felt sorry for that little girl. I just wanted to take her in hand and go, hey, this is good. We can do this. So just calm down and we'll figure it out, But evidently there wasn't much of anybody there to, at least I didn't hear anybody talking, to help that poor girl figure that out. But she was just having a bad day, I think. And I thought it was funny. Because at that age, oh my God, I mean, kids have such guts today. But it's their technology, we didn't have all this. Oh my God, I got it. Technology. Okay, let's try to put 1 in there before we put another bead on there. When we were growing up, we had TV, or we had, what do you call it, cassette tapes or something, and we thought we were high-end tech, We had an instamatic camera, we thought we were flying. But, so we didn't have all this at our fingertips. So, yeah, y'all gotta find your niche and what makes you happy and what you're capable of doing, But, whoa. Yeah, and sometimes it takes a while, And don't be jealous of others, just that's what they do best. But it might not be what you do best, You might do something else. So, yeah. So, okay. Got your lecture from Laura today. But I don't mean to lecture. I'm just saying I want people to know that, you will find it. And it might take a while, and hell, you might hit it on the first time out. But, okay, we're going to get rid of that small thread again. I hate these short threads, because I can't go very far on my leash here. I got the tripod sitting on top of this so I don't get y'all out of frame. I figured that's the only way, so I got to nail it down. There we go. Turn you a little bit. But see, now we're getting all them greens done. And we're gonna, I don't know, I think I'm gonna work on that brown. That's number 1, and don't ask me. It's brown on here, but it isn't brown. It is, number 1 is DMC 165. which is like a pale green, I guess. It's more yellow than green, and it's like part of this grass. So see, I'm coming to meet up with the rest of it here. Let me get rid of that silly thing before I shove it up my fingers. And I have another needle threaded. Am I not smart? Look at that. So we can just keep going. But I got it kind of long today, and I know I told you don't do that. Yeah, well, guess who's doing that? But it seems to be working okay. I mean, the thread's holding up, so it's evidently not nearly as rough, but I haven't had a problem yet. So gotta get them little pieces of green into that hole, and I just kind of bend it back so I can see where the next hole's at. Get it tight. Fill in my gaps. I'd like to get up here where I'm doing some other colors. What color is that supposed to be? Yep, I guess some are like pinks and reds maybe. So it'll be cool. One section at a time. Focus, focus. No. I think that's half my problem. I have no focus. I got focus when I'm at work and it's busy. If it's slow, we're really messed up. Because Laura don't know what to do with herself. But when I've forgotten what I was going to say. Did you see that? It just went, pew. Did you catch it as it went by, please? Oh, yeah, I have to learn to focus in one little area at a time. I'd like to get, Well, now that's bizarre. That says that's 17. Maybe it's a different color. A brown than I'm thinking. Huh. Number 17. Let me look on my little cheat sheet here. That is, if I can find it. Huh. Okay, so we go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is the edge of 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, the edge. And we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That is not matching up. Trying to figure out where I'm at. Oh, here we go. There's the H's, there's that, and that's still that. Oh no, that's that green, isn't it? Whoops, I went too far. Sorry. My bad. My bad. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60. Okay, we got the one in the corner and the V. I don't know why it says that over there. Where is it? But that changes color. So, oh, I see. So, here. I gotta go somewhere else. Hang on. I see what's going on. But, see how it's redder? So, this one... See, every once in a while I even gotta look at the thing. But they were so close, I couldn't figure out why those didn't really weren't that same symbol. So there is actually one there. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna come up here and we're gonna go get 17. So let me put ones away before I forget what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Hang on, guys. It's another shade of green. It's like a dark blue-green, if you will. Let me pour it here. Maybe you can see it better. Whoops. That one in the middle, him's a straggler. He doesn't belong there, I don't think. Well, it's kind of got a blue... Oh, that's my thing underneath. Because I wrote the number. That I was like, why is that blue? And it moved around, so. Okay, so I will get it on the needle. And we'll go over here. And get it to focus. Oh well. It's just a darker green. Well, and a darker brown. So I have to pay attention here. Come on, you little twerp. Some days I have the worst time getting up through that thread. I didn't mean to use that one either because he was kind of big. I was going to get a smaller one. Oh well, life goes on. Okay, see these right here are all that color of green. Yeah, it looks like a blue-green or dark turquoise. No, blue-green. Almost said turquoise, but it maybe a dark teal. That would be a better word. And we're going to skip over here and do this little section. Ah, you silly. And I put hand lotion on. Ah, man, just stay there. So that my hands wouldn't be so rough. They, between going through or stitching with these real pointy ones, and then going back to the ones that I do the cross stitch with. And they're kind of dull, you know, on the end. They're supposed to be, I guess. You don't have to work as hard. I can't seem to find a needle that will get the thread through it, so we will see. Ouch. Oh, goodness. Whoa, I about spilt the whole shebang. Let's see, what's coming up this week? Is May Flag Day? Is that right? Is that the Flag Day in May? Or is that in June? I don't remember. For some reason I was thinking about that. And I don't know what's going to happen with all the flowers around here, because we got all that silly snow, and it was so heavy, and it broke branches everywhere. What a mess. And I don't know if it's going to ruin the new buds. It's still a little bit early here for buds to come out. Now, we're about 8,000 feet here, and where my son lives it's 10,200. So he said they still had snow. They had 4 feet of snow in the pit where he works. So yeah, they're trying to get, you know, rid of the snow up there so that they can plant flowers. They got nice planters in front of their house. They've got one of those lamps, you know, that sits in your yard. Street lights, if you will. Not a street light, but you know, the ones just made for your yard, not the commercial ones. And they have nice beds around them. And like to put flowers in, but I think they're going to have to wait till about the middle of June at the rate things are going, because we've got a lot of snow this year. But it's all melted off here. We can still see it on the mountains, of course, because that won't be gone for until it hits like 70 degrees or so. And up on where the heck? The mountains are 14,000 feet. So when it comes bad weather, they usually get snow first before they'll ever get rain. But there's a lot of snow up there, so hopefully they'll have a good rafting season. They do a lot of that around here. Yeah, not me. I'll be over here doing my diamond painting or my stitching. You just go right ahead. Don't forget to wear your helmets. Yeah, nope, not happening. I don't like to be tossed about in water because I really don't want to have to fall in. Because I don't swim that well. Of course, the current drag you down the way, but I'd probably drowned before somebody ever got to me. But, yeah, no, not so much. I like to go to a pool and get cooled off, you know, but we're not doing a whole lot of swimming or, you know, moving fast in the water. My days for that crap's over. Almost there, guys. Almost there. But yeah, we've almost come all the way around. Get that one right there. Come on. Nope, it's right there. And then, unfortunately, I get to go back. Oh, come on. Tighten up, kids. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And then hit the bell so you know when my next video comes out. And you all have a great rest of your night. And thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Good night. Bye-bye. God bless.